Hi guys, what's up and how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. But for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my July favorites. I'm gonna leave everything linked down below in the description box if you guys want to pick up anything for yourselves, but let's go ahead and get started. You guys know the drill. So, okay, I want to quickly start off with the makeup remover wipes from Neutrogena. These I repurchased probably like 4 or 5 different times in the past like 2 months. I just love these. They don't irritate my face. I use one, clean up my entire face with it. It's like perfectly moist. What else can I say about it? It's pretty much perfection. So if you guys were looking for makeup removing wipes, just the typical basic ones that you don't have to rethink over 10,000 times. These have been around for years and they recently made a comeback into my life and I just adore them. I love them. Just like so good. They're sold like everywhere. So I've been loving those this past month. For foundation, this is the foundation that I'm wearing on my skin today and I've been wearing pretty much I would say, I don't know, 9 out of 10 times this entire month, like pretty much the entire month. This is the Maybelline Superstay Multi-Use Foundation Stick. First of all, that's how you guys can tell I've been obsessed with this. It does come with very little product to begin with, but I mean, I did use a really nice amount. Anyways, mine is in the shade 130 Buff Beige. It's a bit deep, so I just like blended out onto my neck area and like nobody could really tell, but I love this stick foundation. This is one stick foundation that I found that works with my skin. So I really enjoy using it with the Beauty Blender. I like to wet this obviously and blend it into my skin. It just sinks everything in really beautifully. I found that with a brush, it kind of applies, I don't know, like not the best, you know? But with a Beauty Blender, it's perfect. The reason why I also like this is because it doesn't have such a dry consistency. I find that with other stick foundations, like they're so freaking dry. They're super hard to blend out and they stick on every single dry patch you may have. This does not. Like it feels like a liquid foundation, but like it's not liquidy and like wet all over your face. It's just like 1, 2, 3, blend and done. So amazing. I also really love this because I find that it wears off beautifully throughout the day. So I mean, your foundation is not going to look as perfect as it is when you initially apply it, but I find that with some foundations, you know, as the hours go on, it looks like shit, you know what I mean? At least on my face. But with this, I find that it really diminishes beautifully. Like you can kind of see it going away like towards the mouth area, and it doesn't look awkward or weird or like, hey, like what's going on? You know, it looks nice. It looks like okay, you had a full day or something, and I really like that because I know that I can wear this for a long period of time without feeling self-conscious that my makeup is looking kind of like off. You know, oh, and it's full coverage too. I've been breaking out like shit this whole month on this side of my face, so I'm gonna kind of like turn to this side pretty much this entire video. No, but like I've been having these major breakouts, and let me tell you, and this foundation covers it up like that. Amazing. Okay, moving on to the next product that I've been enjoying. This is the Laura Mercier bronzer in the shade 03. This is just a deluxe size, but they do have the full size available on Sephora's site. If you need a bronzer that makes your face look sun-kissed, look no further. This is so beautiful. The shade is absolutely perfection. That's how it looks right over there. This is the kind of bronzer that you can build up and it could never, ever, ever look heavy. It looks so good. It defines your face in such a beautiful way. And this is the kind of bronzer that you just kind of like want to reapply over and over again because it just looks even better the more you put on, you know? And like, we don't have that with a lot of products, you know? And the formula is very thin and it does not look orange on the face, which I really do like. I like to put it obviously on the hollows of my cheeks. I like to warm up my face, my forehead with it as well. And it's perfect. It's perfect for the summertime. Perfect for all year round, and I could see myself purchasing the full size once this is done, but this is pretty much the bronzer I've been wearing the entire month. If you guys watch my weekly makeup videos, you saw this like every single week, and it was kind of repetitive, but it's really, really good. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, moving on to the next product that I've been enjoying. This is one that I also had in my weekly makeup videos pretty much the entire month as well. This is the Liora Backstage Highlighter Palette. Now, mine is broken, so I don't want to like tip it over and have it all fall and shatter. But this is amazing. That's how it looks. Oh, I told you guys. I told you guys. That's how it looks like on the inside. You get a white, a champagne-y, a pinky, and a bronzy type of highlighter. Let me give you guys swatches. I typically like to mix the first 2 shades because I find that it gives a really nice glow to the skin. It's actually what I'm wearing on my face today. And these are crazily pigmented, like sexified. So pretty. Like, look at that. They look like liquid metal or something. So nice. And they don't necessarily emphasize texture. I do find that these are a bit more intense, and I know a ton of you guys I know we all pretty much, or a lot of us do like intense blinding highlighters, like the nose, all of this jazz. This is what will give you that without any like work. Like you just take a little bit on the brush and boom, and you have silver foil on your cheeks, you know what I mean? So nice. The formula is pretty much a baked gelée formula, so it does last a really long time on, and I find that throughout the day also it kind of just wears off beautifully, and the longer you have it on, like the more beautiful it really looks, you know? It is pretty tiny, I should say. When I purchased this, I was kind of taken back because I'm like, whoa, this is so small, but I mean, when do we ever really finish highlighters? And I think that for the price, getting 4 of these is a really, really good deal. So if you were like looking for a bomb-ass highlighter palette, something to take with you traveling, something to mix and match different shades with, this will probably be your answer. It's amazing. I can't put it down because I'm just like literally obsessed. I want to get everything else from this new collection that Liora released because good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, moving on to the next few products that took me by surprise. These are the Pop Beauty Flash Shadow liquid eyeshadows. So they recently released these 4 shades. They actually sent these to me, which I was surprised that they did, but I was obviously very thankful. These are pretty much a spot-on dupe for the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid lipsticks. What? For the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows, and these are a fraction of the cost. So I believe the Stila ones are $24 each, and these are, I believe, maybe $11 or $12 or even $13 each. So pretty much half off, if not more. If you want to just intensify your eyeshadow, take it to the next level, to the next step, I don't know, and just make it look beyond like, whoa, like what's going on in the most perfect way ever, you will really, really enjoy these. They're so much fun to play with. I find that they would last a really long time on. I like to highlight my inner corners with some of them. I also like to just take one and just like dab it on my eyelids, blend it out with my finger, and kind of call it a day. They have a bunch of glitters in here, but they don't necessarily fall on your face. What I also like to do with these is put it on my lower lash line too. It kind of just adds a little bit of something different that we don't typically see, and it looks really nice and pretty. Let me go ahead and give you guys swatches of the 4 shades that are available. I think that they only provide 4 shades, which kind of suck because these are so bomb. But if they see that they're doing well, maybe they'll release more. But I'm telling you guys, if you were on a budget and you wanted to test out these Stila ones, but you just didn't want to spend the money on it, try these. Stila definitely has a bunch more shades to choose from. But, I mean, because they're doing so well, so they keep releasing more and more. But hopefully Pop Beauty will release more as well. So that's how they look, all 4 of those. Those were pretty much with 2 swipe swatches each. Super like metallic-y, glittery, like heaven on your eyes. I'm telling you, if you want heaven in real life, you have to get these. You have to test them out. Okay, moving on to the next product that I've been enjoying this past month. This is the Pharmacy Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. You guys can see I used up a really nice amount. I like to take about 2 to 3 pumps of this, put it on my Clarisonic, and massage it throughout my face. After I remove my makeup, of course, I find that this does lather up really nicely. It has a great scent to it too. Yep, it has a great scent. I mean, I use it like every day, so yeah. It has a pump, which makes things a million times easier, and I do believe that Pharmacy is a cruelty-free brand, which is amazing. The reason why I really like this is because it really just gently cleanses my face beautifully, and I find that my face is super nice and clean afterwards. A lot of cleansers obviously do that, but there's something very special and unique about this, from the smell to how it lathers up to how it feels once I wash my face off with it. Like, your face feels very like textureless. Is that a word? You know what I mean? Like, your face feels really nice and smooth, just like how your arm might feel. That's how it feels after I use this, and that's why I continuously use it again and again with my Clarisonic mainly. But even if I don't have my Clarisonic charged or whatever, I'll still use this on its own, and it still does wonders for my skin. Even though I've been breaking out this month right over here, actually this has been helping it calm down. It was worse than this, okay? It was worse. Okay, moving on to the next product that I've been loving. This is the L'Oreal Elvive Total Repair Damage Erasing Balm. So this is one that I repurchased a few times already. That's how it looks on the inside. It's pretty much a hair mask, and I am someone who does have curlier hair. I do keratin in my hair, so sometimes when you guys see my hair looking like deliciously like you know, smooth and silky, that's when the keratin is like really taking effect. But it does die down and I have to go periodically every like 3 months. But there are times that when I do have keratin in my hair, I still want to have a little bit of like my curly hair showing through sometimes, not every single time. And I've used a bunch of products to try to get my hair to be that way, but nothing ever really helps besides for this. You know when you see these like 3-4-year-old girls having like this deliciously curly hair going on, that's how my hair looks when I use this, and plus it smells amazing. I don't know if it'll work necessarily if you have thick straight hair. My hair is generally more curlier, so it works well, but you can always test it out and see, and you know, if it works, it works, if not, not. But also I really like to use this after the shower at times to kind of like scrunch up my hair to give it a little bit more volume and curliness. So I really have been loving this. Okay, moving on to the next 2 products that I've been enjoying. These are eyeshadow palettes. So these are new ones that I recently released. This is of course, it wouldn't be a favorites video if this would not be in here. This is the Norvina eyeshadow palette by ABH. I did a review, kind of like first impression video on this, and I really enjoyed a ton. You get a selection of metallic shades on top and a selection of matte shades on bottom. I still have to go ahead and do a look using the shade Celestial. A bunch of you guys requested that I do that. But after I created that look in that video, I could not put this down. Like, I continuously wanted to use it over and over again. I should say my few favorite shades are definitely Wild Child. I love the shade Rose Gold, and which other one? I really like the shade Eccentric. These are how these shades look. I just want to show you a few of them to show you guys how stunning and amazing these are. They blend out gorgeously. They're super shiny, very like slippery in a way, in a very good way, and they blend out like a dream. So much fun to play around with. I feel like purple is very in now, like it's very trendy. Even though I wear anything anytime, I just think that this palette could not have come in a more better time, you know? I would, like, a lot of you guys actually asked me would I prefer the Soft Glam or this one, and I love the Soft Glam palette so much. Like, I would use the Soft Glam palette for a wedding, not necessarily this for a wedding, but like on a day-to-day basis, or like, I don't know, if I wanted to just do something a bit different, I would probably go for this one. So they do both hold a very special place in my heart, but I think that, I don't know, I think that I like this one a teeny bit more because I feel like the colors speak to me a little bit more, if you know what I'm saying. Overall, it's just a fabulous palette, and I think she did a bomb job creating that. The next palette that I've been enjoying so much has been the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette. This is just so good, like, let me tell you. This is so freaking amazing. Like, I didn't expect to love it as much as I do, but there are mattes in here, metallics in here, and pretty much that, and pretty much maybe like a few satin shades as well. But here are how a few of these shades look. These are probably my few favorites. Like, look at that, insanely pigmented. They really blend out so easily on the eyes. I actually included this in my recent top 5 favorite eyeshadow palettes. Even though it just came out, like immediately, first, it was like love at first sight pretty much. I think it would work for any eye color, and it's the kind of palette that if you don't know what you're doing, you are still good to go because this will work with you, not like against you or anything. The packaging is also super cool. I love that it's like flexible. I don't know if I would necessarily take this with me traveling because it's a bit big, but like you can create so many looks with this. Come on, yes or no? Yes or yes? Yes. Moving on to lip products. I've been loving this lip product pretty much most of the month. This is the Urban Decay Marfa Comfort Matte Lipstick. I actually use this in one of my videos. One second. It's a really nice deepened color. How would I describe this? I don't know. I'm like drawing a blank right now. I really love this. I'm not one who likes those kind of shades, but it looked so good on, and I've used it more than like 3-4 times this past month, and it's just, it gives your lips this like really sophisticated look. And you just look hot with it, you know what I mean? So I would definitely recommend this if you guys are looking for a really nice shade. Even going into the fall time, this would be perfect. So this has been a favorite of mine. Then I recently purchased the Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Nude Lip Set, and I recently just reviewed this like probably like not even a week ago, and it's kind of like cheating. I haven't been using it obviously the whole entire month, but since I got it, I probably used each shade like 10,000 times over and over again because I consistently like, not reapply, but I like switch things up, and I put the gloss on top of like different lipsticks and everything. I just think that this set is so amazing. I will throw my review up in the cards so you guys can see how they look on the lips, but let me go ahead and give you guys some swatches so you can see what I'm actually talking about. Okay, so here's how these shades look. I don't know why I swatched it like that, but these are how these shades look right over here. Really nice. They kind of lean towards like that purpley family in a way, most of them, but they look so freaking pretty on. A bunch of you guys really did like how they looked on my lips, and I think it would suit a ton of different people as well. So if you were looking for a nude like little set, this does retail for 28 bucks. You get 2 full-size lip products and 3 deluxe sizes. I know that I'm for sure going to be using this the whole entire month of August, but I wanted to include it in here in case you guys were curious about it, because I have been enjoying it since I purchased it, and you know, these things do sell out pretty quickly usually, so I wanted to include it in case you guys missed out on my video. But it's pretty damn good. It's amazing. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. I'm sweating balls over here. I can't anymore. I can't. I have to like take this off now. You know when you want to be all cutesy, but then you're kind of like, no girl, no. Just like bra and underwear, that's it. I would love to know what products you guys have been loving for this past month. You guys know I'm always curious to know. I hope you guys enjoy this once again, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.